Hello ladies and boys and girls. This is Amitavo Bhattacharya, an English faculty of Sure Success Educare Sharafuli. Today I'll give you some tips on ICSE letter writing. You know, letter writing is an important part where you can score marks, 10 marks allotted for letter writing. Okay, we have got a choice between formal and informal letter. So first thing we shall discuss about the letter is the format. The format is very important because we have got respectively two and a half for informal letter and 3 marks for the formal letter, okay, for the format. So let's start with the format. You know, there are 2 kinds of format. For the informal letter, I'm discussing about the informal letter at first, you can write your address, the sender's address at the top right hand corner. This is called the traditional format. I would advise you to keep the format simple, don't exceed 3 lines. I'll just give you a sample, okay, just go through it. For example, you can write 52 Station Road, okay, the holding number and the road number, okay, nothing more than that. Then the place, suppose it is Bhattacharya, okay, bus, only this much. Then write the district, Hooghly, and after that you write the pin code. Don't write over here PIN, pin, and don't do that. Hooghly, put a hyphen and write the pin code. For example, for Bhattacharya the pin code should be 712222. Then leave one line, then write the date. How should you write the date? Just see the format. For example, today is 30th June. Just follow how I write the date. Okay? 30th June. Sorry, the comma won't be over here. 30th June, put a comma, 2023. And don't forget the commas over here. You can see the commas. Don't forget the commas. The commas are also important. Okay? And what is the marking process? For this entire address, you get half marks. For this date also, this date is very important, I was telling you. Just for this one line, you get another half. Okay? So 1 mark. Right? Then you come over here. This is called the salutation. For example, you are writing a letter to a friend. You should write, Dear Raj, comma. This is called the salutation. This again gives you another half mark. So we have got already 1.5. And the letter should start right from here, okay? Just below the comma, okay? And don't give a very fancy introduction. For example, like, how are you? Straight away come to the point. For example, suppose you are writing a letter to a friend to console him on the death of a friend or the death of a pet dog or anything. Just straight away come to the point. I was shocked to hear the news of your pet dog's death, okay? And the letter should start from here, okay? Today, I just discussed about the format, so I'm not going to the body of the letter. The letter will start over here. Make it of 3 paragraphs. First paragraph, you should write only the topic of the letter. For example, I was shocked to know about the death of your pet dog. I know how close your pet dog was to you and it must be an irreparable damage or irreparable shock to you, okay? Finish it. Next paragraph, comes the main body of the letter. Just write something about the dog. For example, how close the dog was to your friend, how you were attached to the dog probably, okay? And how your friend should try to recover this loss, okay? How you should try to overcome this grief, okay? You can write that. So, suppose the first paragraph ends here, the second paragraph again will start from here, it ends over here, and the third paragraph, that is called the concluding paragraph. Here, you should finish it in 2 lines, not more than 2 lines, okay? You might write, okay, convey my regards to your parents, and I seriously hope you will get over this loss very soon. Reply as early as possible. You finish your letter here, and then comes the final thing, the closing of the letter. Okay, how you close the letter? For example, you can write here to your friend, yours lovingly. That's often called the subscription, okay? Yours lovingly. Again, this contains half marks and then your signature. Yours lovingly, For example, your name is suppose Rohit, your lovingly Rohit, and that's your letter. Okay? And this again contains signature contains half marks. So how much? 1, half and half, 1, 1.5, 2, 2.5. That's the format for the informal letter. Now this is the traditional format. I was telling about another format which is called the box type format. Let's have a quick look at the box type format. Okay? I'm erasing this. You can have a look at the box type format. It's slightly different from this traditional format. And let's see how it is. In a box type format, the sender's address is on the left hand corner, not on the right hand corner. Remind you, it's from the left hand corner. Okay, for example, again the same address, suppose 152 Station Road, Boidovati. So just the same, what you are writing on the right hand corner, you write the same on the left hand corner. Googly. Here's the pin code. Okay, and leave one line and the date 30th June 2023. That's it. Here the same thing. You get half marks for the address and half marks for the date. And the letter starts. That's very important. The letter starts from here. Suppose Dear Raj. Dear Raj. Put a comma. Again, don't forget your commas over here. These commas are very important. Okay, don't forget them. Dear Raj. Put a comma. And now the most important thing, where students make mistake. Don't start your letter from here as you did in the traditional format. Your letter should start right from the margin. Remember one thing. Remember this thing very carefully. In case of a box type format, you do not have to leave 4 fingers from the margin for the new paragraph. I hope I'm clear. You will start your letter right from here. It was a great shock. Okay, like this. Whenever you change your paragraph, as I told you, the first paragraph should only contain the topic. The second paragraph, again, you start right from the margin, not leaving 4 fingers. Okay, remember this. This is very important. Okay, so this is the same thing. You finish your letter, and the closing will be on the left hand corner. Yours lovingly, again from the margin, and don't put a comma on yours. Okay, you don't put a comma on yours. Remember that. Yours lovingly. Don't forget the comma over here. Rohit. Everything from the margin. Okay? So this is your box type format. Hope it's clear. Now we'll discuss about the formal letters. Formal letters, many people will tell you that go for the formal letter because it contains more marks. Yes, it does contain more marks in the format, but just a difference of half marks. Here actually, you have to write 2 addresses. In the informal letters, we wrote 1 address, just the sender's address. But here, you will write both the addresses, the sender's address and the receiver's address. Here also, you can follow both the formats, like the traditional format or the box type format. First, we'll go with the traditional format. On top of the right hand corner, just as you did in case of an informal letter, you will write the sender's address. For example, again it goes 152 Station Road. Okay? Boidovati. Hooghly. 712222, and then leave 1 line and write the date 30th June 2023. And now comes the receiver's address. Okay? Suppose you are writing a letter to the principal of your institution. How will it go? The principal, don't write 2, that has become obsolete. We don't have to write 2. The principal, ABCD Institute, suppose. ABCD Institute. Write the name of the institute. Say, Bandel. It can be any other place. Hooghly, again you write the district. Hooghly, then give the pin code. I'm not very sure, but the pin code of Bandel, it must be 7 or something. Okay? So that's it. Here you write the receiver's sender's address. Here is the receiver's address. Sir, Or you can write, if you are writing to the principal, you can even write dear sir or reverend sir. The comma over here and the letter starts from here. In case of a formal letter, you have to stick to the point, very much precise. Okay? Just write, suppose you are writing a letter asking for leave. The first paragraph should be only that. Okay? I am writing this letter to ask you for a leave from such and such date. You can write it in any ornamental way, that's up to you. The second paragraph is a body. Okay? The body will give the reason. Suppose, for an example, I say you are asking for a leave. In the body, you will write why you need that leave. Okay? You have to be very clear why you need a leave for 2 days or 3 days or whatever it is. The second paragraph ends, and the third paragraph, okay, here the letter, this is a, I remind you again, this is a traditional format. Here the letter will start from here. Okay? 4 fingers from the margin. The new paragraph, again 4 fingers from the margin. And the third paragraph, the concluding paragraph, you just write 1 line, maximum 2 lines. Okay? You can write, hope my prayer will be granted by you, thanking you in anticipation. Okay? Where should you write the thanking you from? There's again confusion.